Well, I remember when I interviewed Freeway Ricky.
Yeah.
And when he went in, he had all types of property in other
Right.
people's names.
Right.
He had money in other people's names.
Right.
And, he got life in prison.
Right.
But he ended up beating it.
Right.
And he came out and he said everything that I'd put aside with people I trusted, people I took care of, my family members,
gone.
All of it was gone. So all these people that are getting locked up who think that their relatives and their homies are going to hold on to that $500,000 in cash and that property and those cars
and
when you come out.
And when you doing it, you're thinking like you're going to accumulate this stuff, and when you come home, you'll have that.
Yeah, but when you came out, you had nothing.
Nothing.
So all this stuff that people were holding was all gone.
Zero. That's what my next book is about. When I got out, what I had, how I had to start over.
Right. So you walked away. You came in a multimillionaire and walked out.
Zip.
Dead broke.
No motels, no apartment buildings, no tennis pros. All the things that I thought would hold together, and the people who were able to keep the property, property became theirs. In their minds, it was their property.
And they weren't trying to give it back to you.
No.
But that's how that go. That's what I was explaining to you earlier. That's just how that go. That's the nature of the beast. That's how that game go. Because when you getting that type of money, you can't vouch for everything. You can't vouch for it. So therefore you have to take chances with other people. And they be laying, trust me, family members and all. A lot of them, they be laying on something to go bad or go wrong because they know it's theirs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I got an older brother, man. You know what I'm saying? That did me dirty, and right now today he act like I did him dirty, and he took. You know what I'm saying? So it just, hey man, it's crazy, man. And then not only that, I never had an argument with this dude. I never, we don't even, it's just certain things that you definitely never understand how people could think, and that's what I was trying to explain to you about the times I got shot. I never got shot for something I did in the street. Never. Every time I ever got shot is from a hate crime, or it's from somebody hating on me, or having animosity about women. Because I used to, I love women. I always had a lot. Back in then I had a lot of women then. So so beef come from all that kind of stuff there. And that's what I'm saying. When that happened, everything, you lose everything, man. And that's just the nature of the beast. But I could say this here: if you ever experience that, you can't get out here mad with the world. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And move forward. You know what I'm saying? And figure out. You know what I'm saying? How can I do? How can I get back to where I'm trying to go legitimately? You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're working on now. Yeah.
Well, I remember when I interviewed Freeway Ricky.
Yeah.
Right. He said, and his own plug, Blandone, ended up testifying against him.
Right.
He was working with the CIA.
Right.
And he was doing it. I mean, he was at a high level. The whole Iran-Contra thing, that was through Freeway Ricky.
Right.
So, when he first got locked up, he was angry, like most people are.
Right.
But then he had an epiphany where he realized that snitching is part of the drug game.
See, the way I look at it is, first of all, I made the mistake of getting in the drug business. That was my first mistake. Mm-hmm. My next mistake was I went back into the drug business after I said I quit.
Yeah.
So what he did is he only did what people do in the drug business. They tell. They set you up. And for somebody to go into the drug business and not understand that, which I was in the drug business and didn't understand it, but I came to grips with it.
Oh, yeah, hey, without a doubt. Even with the mafia, way back then, you had rats, you know what I'm saying? Informers, CIs, you know what I'm saying? And that's how they was able to penetrate the mafia, they were one of the most first organized crime in the world. But that's how they was able to penetrate their organization, you know what I'm saying? They outfits, because, you're going to always have that, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's so dangerous about that game now. You just never know who is who. You never know who is who. You know what I mean? And with the the technology we have today, oh man, forget about it.
Well, yeah, and he said that once he realized that snitching is part of the drug game,
Yeah.
then he knew that that's why he should have never gotten to the drug game.
Right.
Like if you get into the drug game and think that no one's ever going to tell on you, you're just fooling yourself.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, that's a part of the game. You know, you got to understand in life, you got all kind of walks, it takes all kind of walks of life to make, you know, to make up the human, you know what I'm saying, society, man. So you got all walks of life to make up the world. And you're going to always have that. You know what I mean? You know, they whistleblowers. Even in Fortune 500, they call them whistleblowers. You're going to have that. You know what I mean? But you have to be very, very careful because, you know, you just never know, you know, who is who if you're playing that game.